combination of gas and hello guys, very welcome to my channel and this video again. Today we are going to talk about Whisper, the new operator, and in this video and today video we're gonna talk about what is her abilities, what is her capacity, and how can we like use her in the best way. Also, which combo could works really good on her, right? Before I made some video on her, I used to play like Spar or MP200 with the throwing knife and other things. I tried gas, I tried the Laymore, everything. But in this video today, I'm going to show you some unique combo, which is Roach, Spar, Laymore, and Adrenaline. Right? Yeah, let's not forget something very important about the Whisper. For playing an operator in very good way, we need to know our operator, right, in the best way, like which talent the operator has, what is what is its abilities, you know, is he a good or like fast shooter, is he a tank and can get a lot of damage and doesn't die, or this one is a sneaky one, right? So this topic is very matter. That for example, you cannot play a Syndrome like how you play Hawk, right? Also, you cannot play Whisper like how you play a Syndrome. So let's go together and check out the Whisper talents, right? As you see, one of the most important talents she has is like 30% more gas bleeding damage, like gas or knife, like bleeding damage. As we all know, the other operator who has this unique talent is Miro, and Miro is out of meta. No one ever even like play Miro anymore, but Whisper is the meta, so we should try to use this 30% bleeding damage. Guys, remember, 30% bleeding damage is a big deal, right? Because usually when enemies see the gas, they don't know if it's a Whisper gas or Diana gas, or like they have no idea. They don't know that if they go for 1 second into the gas, they're gonna get so much damage and keep bleeding and bleeding until they die. I always like to use the gas grenade when I was in the camouflage mode, but I couldn't because she could only use like mines and Laymore and razor wire, right? But with the Roach, you have the ability to use the gas. You got far more range than the gas grenade, so you can easily flank in some corner in the enemy base or in your base, set your Laymore down and just throw the gas, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you how we can use this combo with Roach, Laymore, Spar. Also, you can use the MP200. I hope you like this video. If you like it, put the like. If you don't like it, put the dislike. No, I'm joking. Do not forget to subscribe and support my channel and give me more motivation to make even more videos like this. Let's go and watch the video together.